Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome to Talking to Trip. Today we're talking about the Nephilim. Now, the Nephilim were a species who, according to the Hebrew Bible, lived sometime before and after the Great Flood. You know the stories: Noah's Ark, rain for 40 days, 40 nights, etc. But one you may not know is the story of the Nephilim. In many Bibles, Genesis chapter 6, verse 4 has been translated to state, there were giants in those days, meaning before the flood, and also after that, meaning post-flood, when the sons of God came in unto the daughters of men, and they bare children to them. Now, the result of these angels procreating and mixing with ordinary human women resulted in the birth of the Nephilim. The Nephilim were a species of half-fallen angel, half-man, and grew extremely large in size. In the book of Enoch, when referencing the Nephilim, Enoch says their height was 3,000 ells, which would make them roughly 4,500 feet tall, or almost a mile. Now, the Nephilim are mentioned numerous times across biblical literature. In the Hebrew Bible, Book of Numbers, we are told the story of the 12 spies who are sent by Moses to scout the land of Canaan for 40 days as the future promised land for the Israelite people. This was during the time when the Israelites were stranded in the desert following their exodus from ancient Egypt. Now, when the 12 scouts returned from Canaan, they told their account of what was found. The land flows with milk and honey, but we cannot capture it, the report read. The nations who dwell here are strong. Their cities are fortified, and there are giants amongst them. The report goes on to state that these giants are the descendants of Enoch, who was the forefather to the Anakim, the species of giants who were residing in Canaan. So here's the thing. If giants actually existed at one time in our history, where did they go? We've learned of dinosaurs from fossils. Wouldn't massive men leave behind the same type of fossils? Well, yes and no. See, the people of medieval Norway or Scandinavia, the Norse, also believe in giants. These legends state that when sunlight would touch a giant, it would turn to cold, hard stone. And if you search deep enough, you will find news articles of giant remains being found. There have been fakes, but others with credibility seem to get brushed under the rug. These skeletal figures represent just a few human remains unearthed and documented in historical records. I find it extremely interesting how cultures and religions from all over the world had these beliefs. The story of giants have continued in modern day with tales like Jack and the Beanstalk, and also a cameo role in the film The Hobbit. Now, you may be asking yourself, Trip, where's the real evidence? Now, around the world, we have found hundreds of pieces of rock and stone, even mountains that seemingly take on a human shape. Do you think some of these have been carved or molded by men over time? Do you believe these formations are coincidence? Or maybe it's our mind playing tricks on us? Regardless of what you think, these are very interesting things to look at. Remarkable. So where are the giants of today? Why don't they exist? Well, maybe they do, just in slightly different terms. Anyways, that's all I got for today on the Nephilim, guys. Hope you enjoyed the content. You can go back and check out last week's Talking to Trip on Werner Van Braun and the moon landing. I'll be doing stuff like this more often, so make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. Yo. Have a good week, y'all.